Morning class, it's Mrs. Merrett here. I wanted to introduce our spelling pattern for the week, this week, and today we're going to be looking at the suffix us, spelled O-U-S. Now we've learnt before that a suffix is a group of letters that can be added to a word to change meaning. Now unlike a prefix, a suffix is added to the end of a word to change its meaning. So here's an example. We've got the word dangerous. So the root word is danger in green. And when we add us, O-U-S, the suffix us, we have the new word dangerous. Okay, so we can see we've added it to the end and we've made a completely new word. So when we add us, the suffix us, to the end of a word, we turn a word, which is a noun here, danger, name of something, into an adjective by adding us, dangerous. So it could describe something. For example, the journey was dangerous. Okay, so it's describing the journey. So that is now an adjective, okay, which is an describing word. Now, what does the suffix us mean when we put it onto a word? Well, the suffix us means full of something. So when we add it to a root word, we turn that noun into an adjective which is full of something. So for example, this one here, dangerous. So something is full of danger. So when we say the journey was dangerous, we mean that the journey is full of danger. Okay, so O-U-S, us, means full of. Now, there are lots and lots of different ways of using O-U-S, us. Now, when you add it on to danger, you don't have to change the root word at all. You can just add O-U-S to make dangerous. But there's a few words that we do need to make changes to, and it's nothing unusual to what we've already looked at. So I'm going to write a root word now, and I'm going to write adventure. Okay? Now when I add us, the suffix us, O-U-S, onto the end of that word, I do have to make a change. I need to, because the word ends in E, I need to drop the E before I add O-U-S. So the word adventurous now looks like this. Okay, so if it ends in an E, you need to drop the E and add O-U-S. Okay, what about if your root word ends in a Y? So here's a good example of a root word, fury, which kind of means full of rage, full of anger. Well, I would want to add O-U-S to that word to make furious, but in order to do that, I need to replace the Y with an I. So I'm going to have a go at that now. In order to make the new word furious. Furious. So can you see? I've changed the Y to an I to make furious. Another rule that we have is when your word ends with O-U-S. So here's a word, a root word, humour. And that's how it's spelled. But if I wanted to add O-U-S on the end, I would need to do something. So what I need to do is change the O-U-R on the end of humour, you can see there, to O-R. Just move this up so I can show you. So I'm getting rid of that U and adding O-U-S to make humorous. Okay, so there's the three rules. Now, words like dangerous They don't need anything to be changed about them, root words. But words ending in E, you need to drop the E. Words ending in Y, you need to drop the Y, and add an I. Words ending in O-U-R, you would need to take out the U and then add the suffix. Now, sometimes with these patterns, there's not always do all words follow the rule, and not always is it really easy to see the root word. Sometimes that can happen. You can't split it up. But for the ones I've shown you, you can. And there are also some words that don't follow the rule either. So for example, if I just write down under here, now the word courage, move that, does end in an E, but you don't need to take the E off before you add O-U-S. So that is an exception to the rule. Okay, Pink class, I'm going to put all of this on the blog, and I will also put on the blog a spelling pattern sheet with some spellings for you to learn and a link to BBC Bite Size, which explains it really simply as well. All right, Pink class, thank you for listening.